Welcome back to another episode of the Light and Dark Challenge. It's been God knows how long.
It's been 84 years.
But yeah, for now I'm back, and I'm back because of a reason. Now, before we get into that reason, as you hear, I'm pretty nasal right now. That's because I had corona, but I'm on the better hand right now. Just expect a cough or a sneeze maybe once in a while. I kinda sounded like the dying villager in Black and White 1.
He's so weak. I'm frightened he'll die.
Yeah, that was pretty much me the last couple of days. Okay, but let's get into it. I am here because of a reason, and no, it's not because of what you think. I did not pull an LDNet5. It's been since September 2016 that I had this account, that I started on this account with only LD monsters, and still I don't have any LDNet5. Who knows, that will change soon. In any case, I have something for you, and that is here, Raid 5. I managed to make, as far as I know, the first BJr5 LD only support team, and it is pretty consistent, not gonna lie. So let's fire this up. While in the meantime, I talk about the thought process behind it. As you can see, this was a first run flawlessly. And flat 30 seconds. Right now, I am able to farm R5, and this is such a game changer. You can't imagine how long I've been trying to make this work. So, right now, Fran goes first, and she derped, but it shouldn't be a problem, since Helia's brand makes it so that we get to half the boss's HP. Now, there is something I would like to change in the future, which is to switch Helia and Luna, which is a late pull, around to see if I can brand first and then make her nuke. Hopefully that makes it work as well, because there are still some timing issues. Second run should be 30-31 seconds. Maybe sometimes even sub 35. Look, this is already on the slow side, and that is because Fran derped. Nice. All right, starting off with a legend. Let's get into their runes for a little bit. There we go. Helia on Fight Will, and that's gonna be the trend of this entire thing. She's also on Fight Will. Oh yeah, maybe I should show the 246s. Same thing here, 246. This is such a nice rune, by the way. I think I got that 2 days ago. Then he's on double shield will, and that's because if Luna has max HP, she's guaranteed to use her skill 3. And that's why Luna moves so early. So she can actually make use of that skill 3 and potentially proc into skill 2, making her do more damage. Now, like I said, one thing I would love to try is to switch these two around, Helia and Luna, because Luna is now slightly faster. Yeah, this is a horrible rune. I know I need to change it, blah, blah, blah. But she has the perfect amount of crit rate to go alongside with the Hawa leader skill. She's missing a little bit of crit rate, to be honest. I would love to have her on 81 as well, so her crit is guaranteed. It is more consistent damage that way. But for now, everything seems to work fine. Order is she goes, then he goes and puts a defense break, hopefully. She buffs, hopefully, of course. Then Luna goes and nukes with skill 3. Like I said, if she has max HP, she will recover 100% attack bar. Helia will actually cut in between because of her speed, the way she's speed tuned. And she will hopefully use skill 3, putting defense break and branding. And then after that, Lauren should go to put another defense break. I still need skill ups for her, but yeah, it's kind of hard finding her dungeon. Preferably, I would love her on a damagey build as well with 81 crit rate to be ideal. And lastly, of course, we have Crow. I will show his runes in a little bit. His attack is a bit on the low side, but I also opted for a little bit of survivability. Plus, the runes on this account aren't as stellar. I think I need to switch this rune to a different one, because I think I had him on 81. This is actually the wrong crow. Unfortunately, I took the wrong crow. This is not the crow that I use in this particular dungeon, which is probably the reason why, unfortunately, sometimes it fails. I had a better crow with 81 crit rate somewhere. I'm just gonna put him in after this, after these runs. Well, that goes to see, even with B tier crow, you can still beat this dungeon with only LD monsters. With, of course, the help of BJr5. Without using a Baileger yourself, it's really difficult to come up with something. 40-second run, not too shabby. And look at that, another legendary. Right now, I would say enjoy these last 2 runs. Should be no problem. As you saw in that last bit, sometimes it can fail, but I think this is due to it being the wrong crow. I'll do a sped up version of the one with the right crow, which should be this crow. Yeah, that's more like it. Look at that. 81 crit rate, so it's guaranteed to crit. 1800 attack and very low survivability actually. Would prefer it to be a little bit higher, but not as high as the previous crow. He had over 10k extra HP, which is a bit overkill, of course. Now, the reason I have a front line of 4 people, by the way, is because I need Helia to take a little bit of damage. If Helia takes a little bit of damage, then it's more likely for Fran to use her skill 3. Right now, I'll do a sped up 10 times run to see if it is more consistent with the actual right crow. And this is again the wrong crow. Let's make sure the right one is selected. And in the meantime, let's edit this. Oh shit, she should be in the front line. There we go. And the leader skill should be attack.
Am I a joke to you?
Alright, see you in a bit.
Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Falling people, listen up. It's never too late to change our love. So don't let them steal your life. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the raindrops falling behind. It's a revolution, and we'll make it out tonight. It's a revolution. It's a It's a revolution. 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 It's a
But there we go. There we have it. Our LD support BJr5 team. I'm very proud of this because I haven't seen anything like this before. Well, technically I have, but that was always including an LDNet 5 of some sort. You know what would be such a huge upgrade? If we could mark certain units for certain areas in the game. Like this one would be my R5 Crow. Since I'm an LD only user, I have several Jeans, I have several Elsharions, I have several Tions, a bunch of Veramoses. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if we could actually mark these, you know? So a little icon marking, hey, this unit is used in this content specifically. Please make it happen, come to us, make it happen. One thing that would make it more consistent is to switch Helia with someone who consistently brands, because she very much uses skill 2 over skill 3 from time to time, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it is what it is. A Cadiz would be phenomenal. A Jara as well, because defense break and brand, and maybe I can even switch out another unit here. Who knows? But unfortunately, I'm not that lucky. I think even before I pulled Luna, this was possible. But right now, I have the runes to make this work, and before I did not. So maybe Luna could be another brand unit, like, what's his face? The light, I think his name is Bakedew or something like that. Bakedew. Because he also leaves a branding on his skill 2. Now, it is a skill 2, so I'm not sure if it is actually consistent. Plus, he's way squishier than Luna is, so I don't know if this is actually a good idea. Another thing I considered actually to put in there, that's what she said, is Hanra, because Hanra has this ignore defense skill. Now, with a mediocre set, he hits around 30k, I think. Potentially with a very good set and all the fight runes in there, he might actually nuke way better. Now, the thing I do not like about him is that his skill 2 doesn't have the brand. If he had the branding, as well as the ignore defense, he would be my go-to unit to put in this team. Now, there's one more thing to do, and no, that is not to buy this stupid pack, because it doesn't give you shit either way. It's to collect this Rift Rate rewards, and if I remember correctly, you need to clear it in under a minute. No, it doesn't say anything about it being a minute, but hey, let's take this and let's take these juicy crystals, because I'm really running out of crystals. Since I can do R5, I've been doing a lot of R5 lately. Punisher script is still something I'm working on. This is done. And then this dimensional hole is also something I want to finish, of course, since this gives us a legendary attribute scroll. That might be for the next video, who knows. One more thing I want to show you is that I actually maxed out every tower that matters. Light and Dark Sanctuary are maxed, Crystal Altar, Guardstone, which is the HP and defense towers. Attack is maxed, crit damage, speed, and then Sanctum of Energy. Now I'm working on the ones that doesn't matter too much, like this one. Mysterious Plant, and then the tower boosters, but yeah, even the mana stuff, maybe, who knows. I'm just gonna purchase some LDs and refresh the shop until I have 2 LD scrolls, and who knows what is new. Speaking of what is new, I do have a bunch of new units, but I haven't built them yet or actually tested them out. I will keep them for another video, not this one. Let's refresh the shop and I'll meet you back when I get something interesting. Bingo, there we go. This is the last piece. All right. Let's get into a tiny summon session. Look at that, 6 scrolls. I also still have these, but I really don't have a use for this. Apart from, of course, getting that 5s and offering them up for crystals in order to get LD scrolls. That's kind of the only thing. Come to think of it, I still have enough to buy 1 LD scroll here. So I will actually add that to the pile. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay, we immediately start off with a lightning, but it's just a blade dancer. She will be food. No. The hell is this? Okay, and a Zarya. Another LD food. Everything is LD food at this point. Because I still have about 90 Devilmons, I think, in storage. Okay, but these are the scrolls that matter the most. Let's do these last, actually. Let's take the legendary out of the way first. And it's a chubby cat. Let's go. Hypno Meow. LD Lightning. Is this the day? Is this the day? It's not the day, but it's a Hodam. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll actually take it. Ooh, this is potentially game-changing. Well, at least for Guild Wars and Guild Siege and stuff like that. Okay, second one is not a lightning, but I think we already pretty much pushed our luck with this one. I'm already glad that we got the one lightning. Let's go. Hodam is actually another new and exciting unit. Alright guys, this was the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, maybe you learned something or you at least enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna sign off with my signature move, awakening a new unit. Let's go, Hodam! Hell yeah! Blah, blah, blah.